I'm just leaving the store with my apocalyptic haul. Okay guys, as you saw, I am leaving the grocery store. Despite the fact that I didn't want to give in to the fear mongering and the panic and the utter like chaos of it all, for my family's sake, I did go to the grocery store for my sort of apocalyptic haul. I picked up some stuff. Hopefully we won't use it, you know, won't need to use it in the next however long this thing takes. If it takes, you know, if we are on lockdown or quarantined, or, you know, all the stuff that's going around in media, and just, you know, people are freaking out. Probably one of my larger hauls. And this is actually sort of a part two. I did go to Aldi the other day and just picked up a few other little things that I thought maybe we might be able to use. But now I guess the reality of it has set in with the school shutting down, knowing that Colin's going to be at home, and you know, this really is, you know, they want to shut it down. They want to flatten that curve out so that we can take care of those that are critically, severely ill. Hold on, let me turn over here. I'm going to PetSmart right now. Can't forget the dogs. So just in case, we still do have some dog food left, but I want to make sure we still have some food for, you know, to carry us through that time if it happens. And this is stuff that we can definitely use. I mean, the dogs will always need dog food. Just buying it a little bit early. Okay, so I'm pulling into PetSmart here. I'll meet you at home, and it's raining cats and dogs. Haha, raining cats and dogs. And it's Friday the 13th. It's all just like, it's all pretty crazy. I think this is gonna be it for my prep. I didn't buy any water. I didn't buy any TP. We have toilet paper at home. Worst comes to worst, you know, if we run out of toilet paper, we'll, you know, use rags or just take a shower. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then water, our water's pretty good. So we filter our water normally anyway, with a refrigerated, you know, like a Brita, but it's actually like a pure. So I'll show you that when I get home in case you guys are interested in what we use for water filtration. It's just like a regular filter thing. And we have plenty of filters left at home. So, okay. I'm gonna go into PetSmart now. Let's take care of the doggies. Okay, so I'm just going to do this in a different kind of, I don't have time to set up. I need to get everything into the fridge, which I need to figure out how to organize everything. I try not to like go too crazy with the stuff that needs to be refrigerated or put in the freezer, because we just don't have a lot of space in there. So I will do my best to rearrange as I put things away. The first thing I wanted to show you was the seltzer water. So I went to Ralph's and I got the Kroger brand seltzer waters in 4 different flavors. I got blackberry citrus, I got mandarin orange, I have lemon lime, and I have cranberry lime. So we have, like I mentioned, we have our water filter. I personally don't like plain water, so I got these just to tide us over, and we still have a little bit from my last haul. So in case you're curious, this is the inside the refrigerator. This is what we have. It's a water filter. You just fill up the top. There's a water filter in there, and it's made by Pure, and then it's nice and slimline, so you could just put it on the side of your fridge, and then we just refill it and change the filter as needed. Oh, it's warm inside the house, so I'm gonna take my jacket off. Okay, in our first bag, I picked up some fruit, including pink lady apples. If you've been following us for a while now, you know that Rob and I have been following a keto diet, but I have been adding more and more carbs to my particular diet, and, you know, in essence, then part of his diet as well. So I did pick up some potatoes. Got some buttermilk bread for sandwiches and things. Since this lasts forever and I know Colin will eat it, I got some instant noodles, ramen. Got some flour in case I needed to do some baking. And I do have a dedicated sort of non-keto cabinet, so I will stick that in there for regular baking. So when I went into the store this morning, I noticed that, number one, there were a lot more people there, and it was before 8 o'clock. So I knew something was up. I walked in and sure enough, the shelves have been clearing out. You can tell there were sections that were empty. One of the things I did grab was some pasta sauce. So I got Ragu Chunky. I wasn't particular on looking at nutritional things, facts, but I just picked up what was a good price, and I think that'll last us. I have some pasta sauce in the cabinet as well as some canned tomatoes and things like that. So, but that'll last for a bit. Got some crushed pineapples, got 4 cans of Chunk Light tuna in water. This is for sandwiches, salads, and sometimes we do a tuna omelet. I got a large bag of, this is 2-pound bag of bananas. For baking, I got some vegetable oil. I never buy this stuff at the grocery store, but I did pick up a tube of toothpaste just in case. Got more lactose-free 2% milk for Colin and Rob. We're running low on avocado oil, so I picked up just the Private Selection avocado oil. For cleaning and potentially cooking, just some white vinegar. We didn't have any actually, so we have a ton of other vinegars like rice wine vinegar, balsamic vinegar, red wine, white wine. I think I said that already. Got 4 cans of corn. Ordinarily, I buy frozen corn, but like I said, we don't have a whole lot of room in our freezer, so these can just sit out on the dining room table or wherever we choose to put the non-perishables. I picked up some eggs the other day at Aldi, but I did pick up just another 18 of large eggs from the store this morning, just in case, because I know you can make omelets, you can have hard-boiled eggs, egg salad, so for baking, so more eggs, we'll use them. These were on sale, so post-cook kielbasa, or smoked sausage, actually. Smoked sausage was on sale, so I picked up 2 of those for the freezer. For sandwiches, these were 99 cents. It says best used by March 12th, which was yesterday. I'll stick them in the freezer. They're just fine. More mayo. I am a fan of Best Foods. It's just like the flavor profile that I grew up with, so this is my go-to mayo. 2 things of cheese. We have a pre-shredded sharp cheddar and then also a block of extra sharp. I wanted to pick up one of those, you know, big chubs of ground beef, but they were all out, ground beef. So I did pick up the ground sirloin, which is a little leaner than I normally buy. This is 90/10, but it was on sale for $3.99, I believe, a pound for ground sirloin. So, and you know, I'll just add oil to that for some fat content. Okay, down to the last bag. I picked up 2 containers of strawberries because I know Colin has been eating the strawberries, and the strawberries are just delicious. This bag of Pretzel Rolls was on clearance for 89 cents, so we'll use that up soon. I got some bell peppers for cooking, a head of cabbage for corned beef and cabbage for next week. I got some onions just to have on hand for cooking. I can also, if I can make space in the freezer, I will also pre-chop these and just have them so that they're ready to use and I don't have to chop them as I go. I got some baby carrots. Mostly these are for dog snacks because I don't like them to snack on the cookies and stuff because they're a little bit overweight. And the last thing I picked up was the dog food. So we get them this Blue Buffalo, just the adult chicken and whatever that is, chicken and rice or something. And that concludes my pandemic haul. So the total, again, I mentioned it's a lot more than I normally spend. It was $119.02. That includes some digital coupons and, you know, stuff that was on sale. But that should do our family good. It's the 3 of us and then the 2 dogs. But I think we're gonna be okay. As I mentioned, I didn't pick up toilet paper or water because we have the water filtration, and then there are other options for toilet paper. And plus, I still have quite a few rolls from when we went to Costco, my last Costco haul, so I'm not worried about that. We also have paper towels. If we need to use paper towels, we can just you know, divide up the 2-ply and make it 1-ply and use that for toilet paper if we have to. And we have plenty of towels and things. So that concludes my haul. I'm gonna put everything away. I hope you guys stay healthy out there. You know, everything is so uncertain right now, and I really honestly didn't think it would get to this level. And while I'm not necessarily afraid of contracting the virus, you know, because I really don't go out a lot into huge crowds and things like that, and I wash my hands properly, and you know, all this, all that. You know, I do worry for the safety for our elderly community. You know, my mom, my aunt especially, but for the most part, I think they stay home a lot, and they don't really go out a whole lot, not as much as they used to anyhow, but making sure that all of the people, you know, who are immunocompromised and things like that are not exposed to people who may be carrying the virus without knowing, as we have been told, you know, that you can be affected with the coronavirus and not have any symptoms, not show any symptoms. So that's where, you know, we want to just make sure that we're keeping others healthy, as well as, you know, minimizing the risk of contracting the virus itself. So with that said, you know, off my soapbox again, I didn't know I would have to do this, and I didn't have to do this, but I think we're in a better position now than if I had just blown it off completely. So, okay, sending us off into the weekend. Next week should be very interesting. Colin will be at home for the next month or so, unless they lift the closures and things like that. But yeah, so wish me luck. I hope you guys stay healthy out there. I read somewhere that, you know, if you can, and if you have like elderly grandparents, parents, things like that, maybe you want to prep some meals for them so that they don't have to go out, you know, if for whatever reason, or quarantined, or, you know, if the virus spreads at a faster rate than, you know, is projected. But yeah, maybe make some meals for them, take it to them so they can stick it in their freezer and they don't have to worry about going out and, you know, being exposed to potentially the virus. So, all right, guys, stay healthy out there. Thank you so much for watching this spontaneous haul for me. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday morning, with our meals of the week that we've been eating this week, and then carry on with life as usual. Potentially a vlog. I have our house vlog coming up soon. Just snippets, clips that I have been taking with the new house. We're still not completely unpacked, so it's still a bit of a mess, but I'll show you what we have, hopefully, in the coming days. Okay, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.